Hey guys, it's been a while, but welcome back to Punch-Out! In the last video, we defended our title from everybody ever, and this video, we're gonna take care of a couple of extra things before we finish Max Last Stand. So, in career mode, after you unlock Max Last Stand, you're able to fight every fighter randomly. And if you win 10 fights in a row, you unlock Champions mode. And it's just like a little extra thing you can do, and I'm actually going to show that off really quick, along with the challenges. And in career mode, when you beat somebody, you can fight them again in exhibition mode. Here they give you a list of challenges, such as like knock Glassjoe down 3 times, let it win by decision and such. And they're just little extra things you can do for fun. They unlock voice clips if you get every single medal. And that's about it. The thing about Champions mode is that you get hit once, that's it, you're down. You're not dead, but you still get your 3 knockdowns, but anybody can knock you down once, including Glassjoe here, like so. He hurts.
What a douchey laugh.
Hey, no one said his fists were made of glass.
Yeah.
Glass jaw, instant murder right afterwards.
It doesn't really happen, though.
He's just like, oh, I beat you, bam!
I just spliced that in. Because how dare he hit me? And even though he hit me in the stomach, I got hit in the eyes.
Go back to your home in China.
So yeah. You'll hear like a little chime once you do like one of the little challenges. In fact, in the World B video, you actually heard it when I was fighting Disco Kid.
You completed a challenge. That's the spirit.
And when you beat somebody in Champions mode, you get a little trophy icon. And that's pretty much it.
I guess if you really like just get it kind of a completionist, that's the point of it.
Pretty much. So, let's get to the secret fighter. Donkey Kong.
Konkey dong.
So, fun fact, Next Level Games, when they were developing the game, they wanted the secret fighter to be Princess Peach.
Oh, that would have been great.
But, they decided to switch it to Donkey Kong due to, violence against women, and, I don't think Nintendo approved the idea of, you beating the shit out of the princess.
Also, general logic.
Yeah, logic too. Although I think it would have been funny to have Princess Peach be, like, the strongest fighter in the game.
Matt, I got a thought.
Just imagine you bopping her in the face, and she just kind of wipes the dust away, going like, is that all you have?
In a JoJo pose.
Yep. Bling!
So, Travis, you told me about this. I never knew this, but if you press the minus button, you can have Donkey Chocolate. And there's actually a callback to the NES game where if you press the start button or select, you would get more health. It only works once. So yeah, here's Donkey Kong. He's the secret fighter.
He's a gorilla, so of course he's whacked.
Yeah.
I thought he was descending from a helicopter.
I thought so too, but if you look up, the ladder goes up to nothing.
He's the soon-to-be-dead member of the DK crew.
Alright, so the thing about Donkey Kong is, like, you can only find him in career mode during Max Last Stand. You find him randomly. Donkey Kong's thing is that he's pretty all over the place, and because you find him in Max Last Stand, and because they don't want you to cheat or restart the fight, they have the restarting disabled. And that makes this fight hard because you can't really practice him until after you fight him, win or lose. You can fight him again in exhibition. So, the thing he likes to do is he likes to do the slams. That, I can't really tell you which side he's gonna go to, but normally he tends to go to your left. Stars are able to get when he winks like that, when he rolls at you. You can try to bait him by punching so that way he can swing at you, because that's a pretty good setup.
I like how he baits you too.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. He's like Don Flamenco times 10.
Donk Flamenco.
I like how his special move is to cause your Wii controller to run out of batteries.
Right.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of... I played this game a lot, so my batteries were down. When he jumps at you, and if you have a star on you, if you just knock him down immediately, he just goes back down. So this fight's almost over, but this fight is actually really tough, especially during the 3rd round. Because here he starts mixing it up with this delayed punch, along with his slams and all this other things. You're gonna see more of Donkey Kong in the next video. Here's just me beating the crap out of him.
Beep, 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 beep.
So yeah, he's pretty tough, but once you nail down the patterns and you figure out what he's got, all you gotta do is star punch him and you got it.
DKO.
Yeah, we really don't want to beat up on a princess. It's okay to beat up on an animal that doesn't know what it's doing.
Hey, it's got boxing gloves on.
You can tape a boxing glove to a dog. That doesn't mean anything.
Hey, if it gets in the ring, that's it. It's legal. I got a medal for that, but I don't really care.
Well, the other challenges look pretty damn tough.
You know, speaking of the challenges, I never ever got the one with Glass Joe where he has to you have to beat him up and then he knocks you down 3 times and you have to let him win by decision. I've never done that ever.
You just couldn't. Was it a pride issue?
Sorta. It's like, I don't want to lose to you like this.
Not this way, no.
Maybe in another afterlife. So yeah, that's Donkey Kong. My battery's on red, but I switched it. So, there's a couple other things I want to do. But, talking about the challenge mode, all these little spots go to where exactly you get voice clips for the fighters once you get all the medals and stuff, and here's where you go and you're allowed to play them.
His arms is bigger than your body, son.
You can even play all of Doc Lewis's tips.
Hey, baby, maybe your next.
They should have kept in his bloopers. It was like, hey, Mac, baby, you gotta. Ah, shit.
There's voice clips for Gigamac too. Wonder what that's about. So, this is the first Punch-Out game to have multiplayer, actually. And you're gonna see that right now in head-to-head mode. Head-to-head mode is actually kind of interesting because, essentially, Mac fights his own self, but they fight like if they were one of the boss characters, like if they were the other boxers, meaning, you know, when you throw a punch and you miss, they kind of stand there going, huh?
See, I heard this kind of leaves a lot of room to be desired as a part of the game, as the multiplayer was kind of, it's fine.
I think it's a neat attempt because it's never really been done in Punch-Out. Aside from, I'd say, arm wrestling, maybe? No, I think that's single player too. But, you know, it's a cute little thing. I actually did play this with a friend of mine in real life years ago. And when I beat the shit out of him, he didn't like the game because he thought it was more of like a traditional boxing game and not, you know, with stars and dodging and counterpunching. I'm pretty sure he's just mad that I beat him.
That's probably a big part of it. This real boxing, I would have won. Bullshit.
No, you wouldn't. Little Neil. And Little TheStrawhatNO. I picked a me at random. I didn't, because I only made one me on the Wii U one. So it pretty much works just like a classic Punch-Out, but it's cool because it has like a little mixture of how you would fight a different boxer.
So then you poison him, okay.
He's just exhausted. Once you land enough hits on your opponents, you turn into Gigamac, and now you can just do this.
What was in that damn chocolate?
I don't know. So, I didn't have anybody else to play, so I'm fighting myself here. I had both of the Wiimotes on my lap. And here I'm trying to beat myself up, but I'm blocking. I'm not actually blocking. I'm not pressing any of the buttons. The thing is, you know how Punch-Out works. You have to wait for him to attack before you can do anything. You can press some of the directional buttons and they can give you stars. You can have him taunt around like a douche. It's kind of funny, but that's where Mac's Final Smash comes from, pretty much. My finger slipped. That's actually I call that a strat. It's pretty good for tripping up your friends.
Pausing the screen, that's a dick move.
It's legal if your friends are cool enough.
Actually, most tournaments, if you do that, they'll actually disqualify you.
Well, there's never been Punch-Out Wii tournaments, so I think I'm okay.
Unfortunately, there's not many good multiplayer boxing games outside of like Fight Night.
Yeah, that's probably what he was thinking about. I think you can keep rejuvenating your Gigameter if you keep taunting. That's pretty much the whole point. And that's their way of trying to get you to, you know, throw punches. Because if you don't throw punches, essentially, you'll never die.
What's your favorite flower, son? Mine's
Thanks, dog.
So yeah, Doc gives advice randomly. I kind of waited on the screen to see if he was actually going to go over to the other side, like, hey, great job, Mac. And he goes to the other Mac, you're going to die, or just something. But no, nothing happened.
You should have said mine's chocolate and then ate a chocolate bar. Something's wrong with you, TheStrawhatNO.
So that was a hard fight. There's a little more to show, though.
One thing you didn't ever show is that if you get knocked back like that and you start mashing the A button, you can actually get like another round.
You can, but I was gonna mention that in the next video, but whatever, fuck it.
About to say, it's like you've never been knocked down to be able to mention it.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, there's a couple more things I want to show off, such as the star punches and what it's like to beat Gigamac from the other side.
Take that, Neil.
I'm waiting for him to do some taunts. I had footage of Gigamac doing his 3 stars punch, and I forgot to include it, but basically all he does is just slam the ground. But yeah, that's head-to-head mode. If you get friends, go crazy.
You won't have them for very long.
My recommendation, make some friends.
You can actually get this game. It's part of Nintendo's new thing where they re-released some of the old Wii games. Punch-Out was one of them. So let's get to Doc Lewis's Punch-Out. You notice, the screen's a little scrunched together, and that's because Doc Lewis's Punch-Out is a thing that's only on my Wii, and I've been doing the Let's Play on my Wii U. So, Doc Lewis's Punch-Out was a Club Nintendo reward for, I believe, 2008 or 9. If you reach Platinum status, you were able to get 2 rewards. One was a Mario hat, which is what I ended up with, and the other was Doc Lewis's Punch-Out, where you get to fight Doc Lewis. I went with the hat, so I got this through other means that I don't recommend. So, you get to play with Doc here, and this is just one of the best things about the game. The reason I didn't get it is because I already had the full game, and this is more of a novelty, but it's still amazing and great.
So you use questionable means, is that why you're no longer friends with Neil?
Yeah. So Doc has the best version of the Punch-Out theme ever.
Dodge!
Oh, I love it.
So, in warm-up, he's gonna tell you exactly what he's gonna do. He's even gonna tell you what to do in the other modes. And he still acts surprised every time you do it.
That can't be. Duck this one. Huh?
I guess it says something about how actually good Doc Lewis is, where he's just like, yeah, beat me up, champion.
He's a good guy, Doc.
Block this.
I like he has those old school gloves too, so you know he fought like back in the golden era of boxing.
Yeah, he was the heavyweight champion for a while. But now he's a coach.
And that addiction to chocolate really kind of gave out.
So, he's similar to King Hippo, where if you knock him down once, that's it. I didn't explain any of his moves or anything, because when you beat him, it unlocks more modes, and then he starts to mix it up, and it becomes like a better and realer fight.
I like how he says, that's when I taught you. You know, punching.
Yeah, hit him in the face. That was mine.
Actually, the cool thing is, you'll just have to wait. You'll see it later. It's always the same cutscene. He's never like, all right, Mac, this time for real.
This is called old school.
Okay, so in training, Doc Lewis has like, I'm gonna start getting the stars. He has like 2 different punches. He's gonna do get low, which is just like a delayed double punch. And he's gonna do keep him up, which is like a really quick jab. All you gotta do is just block it. You can get the stars when he goes like, come on, Mac, and stuff like that.
Not that we'll ever see what it looks like, because you always star punch him before he does anything.
No, it's okay. You'll see some of it. See, there's the dodge. You can get a star right there. It's pretty easy. And I killed Doc again.
5 punches in.
Okay. Now, this is... I've been waiting for this moment since the beginning of the Let's Play. And, I really hope you guys enjoy sparring mode.
This is the entire reason for the Let's Play.
Partially. It's really stupid, but I love it.
Eh.
This old dog still has new
I'm just waiting for him to lift his shirt and he has like a 10-pack under there. It's just like, this is just a very loose shirt.
You've actually been punching me right in the stomach.
ready to start, man.
I'm bleeding internally.
I do sparring 2 times. This fight, I'm not actually gonna beat the crap out of him super easy, because I actually want to show him fighting me. That's one of his other moves. It's just a little shuffle with his feet. And he's got that, which you can just easily duck. He can also regain health. And if you notice, he has a star, too. He can get star punches off of you, and his star punch is infinitely better than yours.
That's why he only needs 1.
What's wrong with you? You punched him in the hip. That's so wrong. Whoa.
Okay, so you can knock his chocolate off, right?
Aw, poor guy.
So when you knock off his chocolate, you get a warning from the game.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Pretty much. So Doc goes Super Saiyan and he has his cheetah tracksuit.
I kind of like the idea where it's just like, I'm not full power unless I'm a Juggle Cat.
It's really silly. It's really, this was it, but I just love it so much because it's so silly and unexpected when you first play it.
And I kind of look at the look on Blow Mac's face, it's kind of like, okay.
Mac actually gets a few lines here too, and by few I just mean and and yeah. It's more than the average Nintendo character, I'd say.
I wish they would actually sell a shirt that was a leopard tracksuit. Now he's gonna rip off his other shirt, and it's just gonna be like a Kool-Aid shirt underneath it. Like a Kool-Aid face. Hey.
Here I'm just playing it up. I'm just intentionally not climbing up incredibly fast.
Oh yeah, this is fair. He's the ref too. God.
Like, his star punch, you could be at full health and it'll instantly knock you down. That's how good his star punch is.
Heavyweight champion. He sometimes wiggles over your corner. You're doing good over there. Aim for his balls. I didn't mean to say that.
He stays with the tracksuit, by the way. It doesn't go back to the red one.
Finally, someone said it.
Yep.
You can hear him breathe.
There's a chocolate bar in that towel.
Hey, Mac, baby.
I'm actually white.
I seriously have a problem, Mac.
But yeah.
That sounded sinister.
No, what sounds sinister is, you better get ready, it's bedtime.
That's more creepy than anything. He doesn't have any more cutscenes after that, unfortunately. I was really hoping that every time you knocked off his chocolate, he would just, like, get even more frustrated.
I wish he got, like, he straddled on top of you and just start beating you to death when he did that.
He just takes out a shotgun.
Yeah.
Ooh, son. You about ready for some chocolate cake?
Okay, so, if you knock off his chocolate and you unlock his, you know, special mode, then you get the Doc medal. It's an extra little thing. So let me fight him, you know, as if I would fight everybody else.
I just like the idea that he said, you know, let's go get some chocolate cake. I just want to imagine one of the matches he actually pulls out a chocolate cake.
I wish. As awesome as Doc Lewis's Punch-Out is, it's super short. There's only warm-up training and sparring.
And punching him in the butt.
It's so fucked up to punch someone in the hip like that. Especially someone that's clearly older and not in good shape.
Well, he tells me he's telegraphing it. But yeah, that's Doc Lewis's Punch-Out. It's awesome.
And he takes a nap.
Actually, one more thing I want to show off. What happens when he beats the crap out of you?
Basically, he just like, you know, I'm gonna get another boxer here.
Mac? Mac! Mac, get up!
You ready for the beat champion? Mac?
I said you're out, Mac.
Come on, Mac. Don't cry. Let's give it another go, son.
So yeah, that's it. You can keep doing it a million times if you want.
Let me beat you up again.
Cute little thing.
It'd be funny if he did, like, he lost on the very first one. He's like, wow, Mac. Wow.
I was really tempted to end the Let's Play with this, but then I decided Mac's Last Stand would be more appropriate.
And that'll be next week.
That'll be next week. So, next video is going to be the last Punch-Out video. It's going to be Mac's Last Stand. I already tallied up people I'm going to fight, the winners and all that. And that'll be the end of this Let's Play. This is also going to be the feat video, but, you know, it's just an extra thingy.
This one ended up being a rather short one. I guess we expected it to be.
Yeah, like, I was really just gonna do the secret fighter thing and just show off challenge mode and whatever. But then I remembered about 2-player mode, and I decided to just cram it in with Doc Lewis's Punch-Out.
The multiplayer mode, you can talk about it for like 10 minutes and you'll get the gist. Maybe 5.
But yeah, next time we're gonna retire Mac.